today we're unboxing HP Envy 16 Ultra Wide Ultra 7. So let's see what we got in the box. Let's leave it here. Adapter, power cable, and that's it. So this is HP Envy Ultra Wide 16-inch. It's a Ultra 7 with 12 cores and 32 gig DDR5 memory with 2 terabyte SSD M.2. Right. All right. So on the left we got a HDMI to USB-C Thunderbolt. On the right we got the aux and one USB. We got a fan went at the back. Let's open it up. Okay, it's beautiful. So its weight is roughly 4 pounds, right? Because it's a 16-inch and it's Ultra 7. It's a new technology, like unlike i7 or i5 previously, it consumes a lot less power, right? And we got the speakers on both sides. All right, now let's turn the laptop on. We got the USB-C power cable. Let's put it in. There you go. So the light turned on. Right, now let's turn the laptop on. And there you go. All right, oh, I forgot to mention that this laptop also has a camera shutter right here. It's a bit really tiny and small. You can barely see in the camera, but it's a manual shutter. If you want to turn on or off your camera, you can just, click it. All right, so it's on and now it's off. It's quite cool actually. Previously I had a tape which I used to put on my camera because I don't use the camera a lot. So now we got the shutter, which is a really cool thing. All right, so laptop is turning on. Meanwhile, there's a really interesting thing which I like to share. If you're using a laptop and if you use a laptop for let's say more than 2 hours, then just make sure to check one thing, which is number of nits in your laptop, right? So basically what happens is if the number of nits are too high, then obviously it's not gonna be good to your eyes, right? Previously I had a laptop that had a 400 nits display, and later I realized that why my eyes were hurting because the number of nits were really high, and the display was really strong, that it was making my eyes watery and giving me burning sensation after using the laptop for like more than 2 hours. So later I realized that was the problem of nits. So if you're thinking to get a laptop that is comfortable to your eyes, then try to go laptop that has a 300 or 250 nits. It shouldn't be more than that. If it's more, then you're gonna hurt your eyes. Trust me. I mean, if you're not habitual, or if you're using a laptop for work for a long time, then it's gonna really hurt your eyes. So be careful of this thing. Okay. All right, let's set it up. Yeah, every time, like it's been like 10 I think more than 10 years since I've been using a HP Envy series. I really love it. There is only one problem with the Envy which I don't like, is it was the hinges. Like if you are using a laptop quite a lot, I mean if you're turning the screen on and off like let's say 10 times a day, or 4 to 5 times a day, and using your laptop every single day, then there are high chances that you're gonna break your hinges like within 1.5 or 2 years, which is not really good actually. So and also it's a technique actually. Whenever you try to turn off your laptop, try to never try to close the laptop lid from this side. Always try to close it from the center, because it will equally distribute the weight on both sides, so it won't hurt the hinges. I mean, they will eventually get damaged, but the process will get really slower, like if you turn off the laptop from the center. All right, lots of ugly agreements. I usually keep these unnecessary settings off because they consume a bit of power and also not good for your privacy. So yeah, so let's keep all these settings off. All right, let's turn the laptop on and see what we get. It comes with Windows 11, and that's the first screen that you're gonna look at, right? It's a really powerful laptop. If you're planning to buy i7, I would say go for Ultra 7 instead, because it's a newer technology and it's like a lot energy efficient, right? So if you have a problem with the fan noise of the laptop, then Ultra series would be much, much helpful. And in Ultra, there are two main models. One is U series and one is Edge series. So if you are using a laptop for gaming, then I would recommend go for Edge series. Otherwise, if you want to use it for standard usage or basic work or maybe standard development tools, then other than graphics, then obviously you can use the U series, which is this one obviously. And it has a 14 cores, and what they have done in Ultra series is that they have introduced some additional cores which are highly energy efficient, which is why your laptop doesn't heat up much and it doesn't turn the fan on. I'm not sure if you can hear it or if you can feel it or not. The laptop is fully silent. You can't hear any noise. Also, there's one more thing which I've done it. I have turned off the virtualization, which is usually needed when you're using the high definition games. But I'm gonna use the laptop for work only, for development tools. Right, I'm not gonna use it for graphics or gaming. That's why I've turned it off. And I think this is also one of the reasons that laptop is so quiet. Right, I don't need the Game Pass. Sorry. Okay, 14 logical cores and 12 normal cores, and base speed is 2.10, and cache L1, L2, L3, 1.2, 10, and 12 megabytes, right? And if we look at the RAM, it's 32 gig, right, out of which 7 gig has been used. All right, one more thing that you can do to make your laptop run faster, if you go to this tab, Startup Apps, right, and click on the status bar. Here you can see all the apps which run with the laptop when it turns it on. So probably you don't need them at all. I don't need Microsoft Edge to turn on every single time I turn my laptop on. I don't need OneDrive. I don't need HP Tray. I don't need HP Host Launcher. So these are some unnecessary additional services which run with the OS. So you can probably disable them all, right? And then your laptop will load much faster, and it's gonna use much less processing and much less memory, right, when you restart the computer next. And it's gonna save you with a bit of energy bill, and also it will help you to keep your laptop stay cool most of the time, and your fan won't turn on, right? So let's restart the laptop and see if it has made any difference. Okay, so there were a few updates pending. It's gonna take a bit of time, so I'm gonna pause the video for now. So the sound is really great. I love the speakers and the sound quality. It's really awesome. And it's been over 2 weeks now since I'm using this laptop, and I'm loving it, seriously. I think HP has done a great job making this laptop. The battery time is really great. It's 66%, and still I got 5 hours, 25 minutes left, which is amazing. The only problem which I found in this laptop is that they put the bigger touchpad. It would have been much better if they put the smaller tab and the keyboard closer to the end, because right now what happens is normally how I use my laptop is I put my hands to the desk and then I use the keyboard. but because they have put a bigger touchpad, I cannot use my keyboard while putting my hands to the desk. I have to move my hands on top of the keyboard to use onto the top of the laptop to use the keyboard, which is a little annoying. I might get used to it, but other than that, I think it's an amazing product, and one of the best, I think, laptop that HP has ever designed, right? And that's all for now. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel if you like my content, because it takes a lot of time and effort to, make the videos. So stay tuned and keep watching TechFruit reviews. And yes, if you have any questions regarding this laptop or any other HP models that you might be using, then please feel free to contact me through the comments, and I'll try to answer your questions as soon as possible, right? So stay tuned, stay healthy, and bye-bye.